Hi everybody, thanks for taking a few minutes to learn about Crowd2Funding's exciting and exclusive two-teamer compensation plan. There is a huge buzz in the industry of crowdfunding right now, and that is Crowd2Funding's two-teamer compensation plan, or for short, we call it C2F. Why? There's no other plan in the world like the two-teamer compensation plan. There's no other plan in the world where you can earn bigger money faster than with C2F's two-teamer compensation plan. There's a couple of principles of the plan that I want to lay out for you here, but before we get started in showing you the diagram, first get in your mind how simple it is. It's extremely simple how this plan works. And here's the first principle. You're simply going to give up your two fastest growing teams to get all of your other teams' two fastest growing teams. I'm going to say that one more time because it's kind of a tongue twister. You're going to give up your two fastest growing teams to get all of the rest of your teams' two fastest growing teams. Folks, it's called leverage. Would you rather give up a little to get a lot? And would you rather give up two to get everybody else's fastest two? That's exactly what's going on here. Let me share a couple more principles before we go into the diagram. Not only are you going to get first twos, but you're going to get that to unlimited depth. That is very important to you in your earning power, in your earning capacity. Most plans out there, they'll pay to unlimited width, but they won't pay to unlimited depth. That's where the companies pick up all their money, is in the depth. They don't get it back out to the reps in the field. That's not what happens here at C2F. It's going to pay on your 100th generation, your 10,000th generation, your 1,000,000th generation, and as you guys know, as teams really start to build and build fast, that's where all the money's at. The last principle I want to share before we go into the diagram is manipulation. You can't go out and make a retail product sale to your dog or your cat here and try to manipulate the plan to hurt people that are helping you build your team. It doesn't work here. I repeat, you cannot manipulate this plan. Nobody else in the world has that formula in their compensation plan. So if you can build to unlimited width and unlimited depth and get paid big money really fast, worldwide, in one of the hottest industries in the world, crowdfunding, with the most cutting-edge compensation plan exclusively to Crowd2Funding nobody else has got, what are you waiting on? What you're waiting on is for me to show you the diagram how this works here. All right, this is you on the screen in the middle. I'm going to run you through a real basic concept of how this works. If you don't get it all the first time, don't panic. It's really simple. Once it clicks in your mind, you'll see how easy it is. So we put you at the top. You go ahead and you make your first two retail product sales. Your first one is going to be to Joe and your second one to Sam. They're in red. Why? Because you simply give up your first two retail sales to get paid on all the rest of your retail sales, which is Fred, Kara, Amy, Ling, and Marcos. They all made retail product purchases from you, so you get paid on them. Well, guess what? It just keeps going and going and going. You can have 88 teams. You can have 888 teams. It's unlimited width. All right, let's go on to Generation 2 here. All right, here's where the next principle comes in. Give up your first two teams to get paid on all the additional retail sales. So Joe went out and made the first sales on the Generation 2. That's your first team. Fred went out and made the first sales on your Generation 2. That's the second team. So you're going to give up your first two to do what? Get the fastest two sales in all your additional teams. So Sam made 3 sales, Kara made 3, Amy made 5, Ling made 1, Marcus made 7. Guess what? You're going to get paid on all of those, and it just keeps going and going and going as wide as teams as you build. Let's go on to Generation 3. Same principle. Give up your first two teams to get paid on the first two fastest teams of all the rest of your teams. Very simple. 2 and 2. All right, how's that work? Generation 3. The first team to get billed on your Generation 3 was from Team 1. You don't get paid on that one. Your second fastest team on Generation 3 was from Team 5. You don't get paid on that one, but then you get paid on all the rest. Team 2 had 2 sales on Generation 3. Team 4 had 3. Team 3, Team 6, Team 7. You get paid on all the rest. Do you see the pattern that's happening here and how simple it is? Let's take it another step. Generation 4, so you can see the pattern. What's that mean? On Generation 4, the first team that hit was on Team 2. And the second team was on Team 7. So you don't get paid on those. Those pay above you, okay? But you get paid on all the rest. Team 1, Team 3, Team 4, Team 5, Team 6, they're all dollar signs. Guess what? This keeps going to Generation 5. It keeps going to Generation 6. It keeps going to Generation 7, 8, 9, 10. It keeps going and going and going to Generation 100, Generation 10,000, Generation to 17,700. It just keeps going and going and going. Simply give up your fastest 2 teams to get all your other teams' fastest 2 teams. That's all that's happening. It's really simple. Now let's talk about some numbers here. Let's talk about math and add up some commissions. All right, for example, on a $139.95 retail sale, C2F pays out $100 in commissions, or over 70% of every dollar that comes through the door they're paying out in commissions to the field on the retail product sales. So in this example, there's 200 green dollar signs there. So there's 200 retail product sales in your 10 generation. Remember, it goes on and on and on, but you can only get so much on the screen. There's 200 sales there. Well, 200 times the $25 payout is $5,000. You've earned $5,000 in commissions off of just 200 sales in your organization through 10 levels. Well, what if that was what if that was 20 generations? What if that was 200 generations? See how it's 25 each? Now you may think, well, that's only 25 each. You know, where is the other $75 going? Well, let me show you. If you think that's big, watch this. Let's talk about matching bonuses. Matching bonuses are very simple. Every time through 10 generations, once qualified, and I'm going to show you how to get qualified here, that your organization earns $25, guess what? You earn $25. Talk about team concept. Now you see why there's team in there so much. You're building teams here to unlimited depth, and when they earn, you earn. That's unbelievable in the industry, folks. Let me give you an example. It says each person opens up another generation by going out and making a retail product sale, which means you go out and make your first retail product sale, which is Team 1. You now earn a 10% matching bonus off of your whole first generation to unlimited width. When you go out and make a second retail product sale of $139.95, you now earn on your second generation 10% matching bonus. 3 gets 3 generations, 4 gets 4, 5 gets 5, and so on. So to max out your matching bonuses, you would simply go out and make 10 retail product sales of $139.95 US, and you will now earn a 10% matching bonus up to 10 generations in your organization. Let's put some math to that. On the previous slide, I showed you 200 sales at $139.95. At a $25 payout commission, you made $5,000. What if those 200 reps in your organization did the same thing that you did? As you can see, it's not that hard to do. There's people accomplishing this inside of a week, believe it or not. Do you realize if you had 200 reps in your organization with 200 retail product sales at $139.95, making $5,000, whether that takes them a week or it takes them 2 months or 6 months, that's $1 million in sales with just 200 reps doing the same thing in your organization? Take 10% times that. That's $100,000. You would make over $100,000 with just 200 reps in your organization through 10 generations doing the same thing you did, having 200 retail sales in the organization. Only 200 sales at $139 in your organization. If they just duplicate what you did, you made over $100,000. Remember what I said at the beginning of this recording? This is the easiest duplication effort ever. Why? All you're doing is sending them to your product platform. They're watching a few videos. It's very inexpensive to get involved, and there's nothing hotter worldwide right now than crowdfunding. It's that simple. Now, as a quick little tidbit, and I may get in trouble for telling you this, but check with the person who shared their product platform with you. There is an advanced product platform you can purchase for a higher amount than $139. And if the same 200 did the same thing, the same example here, and they purchased the advanced platform versus the 139 platform, you could earn $1 million. That's right, you heard it. $1 million with just 200 sales and 200 reps in your organization doing the exact same thing you see on the screen here to make 100 grand. $1 million. I'm going to say it one more time. With 200 sales in your organization through 10 generations and those 200 reps doing the same thing. That is unheard of in the industry, and it's why this thing is exploding so fast worldwide. So let me close up with this. I don't know if this is your first opportunity in life or it's your last big opportunity in life, but I guarantee you it's one of them. You need to get back to the person who thought of you enough to share their product platform with you, and you need to take a serious look and get moving very quickly. Thanks for your time.